this is your brain, okay? It's a pretty nice brain, I must say so myself, okay? And so the outer layer of your brain here is your conscious mind, okay? And then the root that runs everything is the subconscious mind, okay? And say, let's say you have a little bit of toxicity here, like scribbles equals toxicity, right? So you have, okay, Mr. Perfectionist. Fuck, there we go. I can't have this come out of the little subconscious mind thing there. Just trying, this is an illustration purpose, okay? So what we do, this is the poison, right? Is we use a relaxing environment to calm your mind down, okay? So this is, then your subconscious mind calms down, okay? And what it does is it opens a path to the subconscious mind, okay? And then we create a paragraph where we describe what actually triggers you. And then this is actually really the word trigger, not like the SJWs, I'm so triggered, okay? But we find out what triggers this, okay? Let me just tell you guys something right now, okay? If you can vividly remember an event in your childhood that is tied to a negative emotion, and you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, that is subconscious trauma. A friend of mine is $1 million trader here in Tokyo. And he says when he was doing some trading, right, he had felt this crazy anxiety come over his mind when he's about to put in these stop losses and everything to trade his cryptocurrency and stocks. He would, and this man is in his 40s, he would flash back to his middle school in Australia where people ridiculed him, called him stupid, called him dumb, called him ugly, all these terrible things. And he's a grown-ass man in his 40s, like about to click the mouse on a trade, and he's like going back and like, oh my God, I'm a fucking loser. And then he fucks up his trades. And he's $1 million guy doing this. And he's operating a high level because he truly is a very intelligent, genius level man. But he had this subconscious trauma. So if you could vividly remember a negative event in your life and it keeps on reoccurring in your adulthood, you have inner game problem. Go to innergamehealing.com, put your email address in right here, click get on your waiting list, and get ready because February 24th, we're going to put you into the show. It's going to be awesome. This is going to be life-changing work, year-long support. I am so confident that shit's going to work, guys. That's why I'm sitting here doing this show. It's fucking 12:30 a.m. in the middle of the night in Tokyo. But I'm so confident in this, and I'm so driven, and this is all I talk about every day, and I'm telling you, this is the backbone of all the success that you want. You don't, like, whatever you want. If you want a girlfriend, you want multiple girlfriends, you want a wife, you want multiple wives, you just want to fuck a bunch of hoes, you want a six-pack abs, you want a great body, you want to make $1 million, you want to make $100,000, you want to make $10,000 a month, whatever the case may be. This is the answer. So, hypnotherapy. We silence the noise of the conscious mind, and we allow a gateway here for the subconscious mind to come to the surface. We create a paragraph describing what triggers you. We read it to you, and we have you connect your feelings to this event emotionally, and we ask you to raise the intensity of the emotion as you're under hypnosis. What this does is this brings your dirty little fucking evil trauma out here, and then we use the techniques in the hypnotherapy as a form of catharsis, okay? I don't know if you guys know this word, but this is the backbone of all therapy. Catharsis. And this is emotional release. We take this evil thing that's plaguing your mind and we release it with the hypnotherapy. And then when the hypnotherapy is done, we say, okay, time to go back. Oops. So then we close the door to the subconscious mind. Your trauma is completely out. And then we close the gate to the conscious mind. And then you come back up out from hypnosis. Boom, you're healed. Okay. And that's what we did with my situation with Aunt Millie. So guess what all went away? The year 2020, I did the hypnotherapy for the poverty mindset at the beginning of 2020, right? End of 2019, really. About quarter, I think How DudeCon was November. Yeah, quarter 4, 2019. Little right before quarter 4 in 2019. So that year, I did the poverty mindset cleansing, right? Got rid of this. Okay. Now, guess what happened? Next year, my income tripled. Went from doing more than $100,000, more than double $100,000 a year, to tripling it the next year. Still sub 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. And here's the reason, right? When you remove these traumas out of yourself, which most people don't do this, okay? You know who's doing this? High-level executives, CEOs, COOs, CTOs, CFOs, top-level people are having these kind of fucking therapy done to them. People like Anthony Robbins, okay? Tiger Woods, Rob Dyrdek. All these people are having tons and tons and tons of fucking help with their subconscious programming, hypnotherapy, and getting shit out of their mind so they can get out of their way. I had removed the poison from my mind, and now money's like not even a problem. So what we'll do is on day 1 of the Inner Game Healing schedule, right? Me and Ryan from Inner Masculine, who helped me personally, we are going to identify your subconscious trauma in the first webinar. We're going to let you know, okay, this is it. And so you might have multiple traumas. You might have one, okay? Depending on the severity of the abuse that you went through, we're going to help you out with identifying which one. And usually one is like more prevalent. So you have to like knock the first one out, and there's layers to it. Like some people have anxiety, and then the next level is depression, and the next level is abandonment or whatever the case may be, right? But that's what we're going to do in this course. And I know I probably sound crazy to some people, but I swear to fucking God, dude, this shit worked for me. It worked for me, and it worked for loved ones in my life as well, okay? Charlie did a session for his shit that happened to him when he was little. And guess what happened to him? He did his fucking session, and then boom, Crypto Mindset course took off. Huge global success, endorsed by Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, like I said, I don't have like the sexy, viewers and thumbnails and all that shit over here, but I have results. I am getting fucking results for people around the world, men and women. I'm telling you, I'm at the forefront of something huge here, and we are going to work our asses off to help you out at the Inner Game Healing Summit. That's why that shit is so cheap, dude. $597, that is beneath me price-wise, but I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it to like make it accessible to all people out there, to get you in, to get you fucking sorted, and to get the fucking things handled that need to get handled. And you don't even have to be fucked up. You could just be a guy that like, you're like a 7 out of 10 achiever, and you want to be a fucking 10 out of 10. We can help you get out of your own way. So that's the anxiety side of it, right? So that's how I was able to cure the anxiety. The fear cold approach, non-existent. Premature ejaculation, not happening anymore. Abandonment issues, nope, don't even care. Okay. Now I will be honest with you. There are some remnant, like if I get drunk or like if I do a shitload of MDMA in Colombia, the anxiety does come back. I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's more like a biological rather than rooted inside of me. And then sometimes the abandonment issue thing happens for me, to be honest with you. I'm not fully cured, but I'm way better than I was. And I have to, like I said, be triggered by a fucking load of MDMA. Don't do MDMA, kids. Don't be like me. Be better.